Hi. Good evening. Good evening. I am Elka Bostwick, and I am a founding two-star vice president petPro with pawTree. Oh, and I am so excited to share with you guys tonight why I love pawTree so much. So as you join us, please say hello, tell us where you're from, how long you've been a petPro. If you are a guest that has been brought here tonight by an amazing petPro, please comment who invited you. Who invited you? They must love you. If they invited you here to this business overview tonight, they must feel pretty empowered that they want to do this business with you. And I am really glad that they decided to come and share it with you. So as we join, please hit that share button. Sharing is caring. No matter where you share this, it'll be seen. Share it in message chats. It'll be seen later when they can. But I am excited to jump right in and get started. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Throw some hearts and likes out there if you can. But I just kind of want to dive right in. I've got a lot of information to cover. So hopefully we can have enough time to do it. So I do want to share my story. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Joey. Hi, Madeline. Very exciting. So my husband is who actually introduced me to the direct sales network marketing industry back in 2012. He saw a vision of what the direct sale company, the industry could potentially do for our family. So I actually started another company prior to pawTree, and it was awesome. I had a great mentor. I could sell the products. It was super easy to do. And I always said to my husband, if I could just find a company that I was passionate about, I could take this to a whole new level. Now, don't get me wrong. I loved the other company, but I wasn't super passionate about it. And then I found pawTree. I actually found pawTree February, Valentine's Day of 2014 was the day that I called my sponsor, Trisha. And I was like, tell me about this pawTree thing. So pawTree had launched January of 2014. I joined March 1st of 2014. I've always been told I'm within the first 30 to join the company, but who really knows, right? But my 7-year anniversary is going to be coming up, and I can't believe this. So prior to pawTree, who was I? What did I do? I was a veterinary technician. I was also a mom, a wife. I was a bus driver. I was a cook. I was a maid. We have 3 two-legged children, and my husband and I have been married for years. But I will tell you that many of you may feel like this too, but I kind of felt, and I guess I didn't realize it until now. Looking back 6 years ago, I was actually on autopilot. Yeah, I was on autopilot. I woke up, I went and did my job. It was a different clients. It was a different story, same routine. Got done with work, came home, did my thing. I worked 13-hour shifts, sometimes 4 10-hour shifts, and I was capped. I was capped in an income, and I was definitely undervalued, but I didn't realize that while I was there, right? It was just a go to work and come home, go to work and come home. But I really couldn't make any more money. In fact, I didn't realize where I was until now. But when I found pawTree, I went to my husband and I saw this as the vehicle that I could make a bigger impact on both pets and people. I had the opportunity to stay in the pet industry, and I absolutely have loved this. And today, 6.5 years later, I jumped in all 4 things. So thankful I jumped in all 4 paws 6 years ago. I make a bigger impact on pets and people than I ever did before. So my husband and I, like I said, had 3 kids. We had 0 dogs, 0 cats, 0 pets. I spent 20 years in the vet industry and I took care of everybody else's animals, but I didn't have the time to take care of it myself. So I have 2 sons that are 17 and 19. I got a daughter that's 12, and our hands were full when I joined pawTree. They were 10, 12, and 5 when I joined, and I could not keep up with it. But I will tell you that I knew that I could make this business work. Now, 7 years later, I have a purpose. I help pets with our products. I help people make extra money to change their life. And in fact, I'm a full-time petPro. This is what I do. I have replaced my income, and I do this full time. And I have helped enough people to make some pretty impressive side hustles that it's given me the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home dog mom. So because of pawTree, I've tripled my income. I now get to stay home. And I kind of use that term really loosely because now my kids are older, right? But I get to be a stay-at-home dog mom. I have friends all over the country. In fact, many of you pet pros that are down here, throw some hearts and some likes. I wouldn't have you in my life if it wasn't for pawTree. I've been able to earn 2 incentive trips. I've been on dream vacations that I never thought possible because of pawTree earning those incentive trips. And last year in 2019, it was actually November 2019, I hit an income goal, a big income goal, and I was able to go buy my dream Jeep. I know, right? A dream Jeep. I should have brought like a Lamborghini, but I didn't. I went with the Jeep because I'm just a Jeep girl. But I really have discovered that this industry changes you to become your best self. It really is a personal development program with a compensation plan, and we get to make a profit with a purpose as we go. So everybody comes into this industry for one reason or another, but while they're here, we build long-lasting friends, we make tons of money, we help pets. It's a win-win. So I just want to go over a few things though before we dive right in. I don't know if you can see my dogs that just came out that back door, but I want to ask you guys some questions. In fact, let me just make sure that I am screen sharing. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to screen share. There we go. Now I am screen sharing. So every story starts with the first step. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions. If you guys are pet pros that are on here, I want you to answer the questions. If you guys are guests, I would love for you guys to also comment this. So really, if you guys had an extra 10 to 20 hours added to your work week, how would you spend it? What would you do? What would you do with an extra 10 to 20 hours added to your work week? What if you guys had an extra $1,000 added to your paycheck? Maybe 500 bucks added to your paycheck. How would you spend it? Right? Think about this. If time and money were not an issue, what would your life look like? Right? What if you had the freedom and the flexibility to create your days while working from home in the nooks and the crannies of your life? Maybe you were invited here because this could potentially be a side hustle for you. We have many people who love our products and pay for their pets' food and supplements. We have others that build teams that love leadership. But tonight is all about discovering whether this business is a good fit for you. Somebody special invited you here this evening, and we want to make sure that you guys give them a good, hey, yes, it's a good fit, or no, it's not. So what is so special about the pet industry, right? What is so special about the pet industry? So let's talk about this. Now, we're going to talk about US market size in billions, okay? And this is the United States market size. So as you can see, the skincare industry is a $21 billion a year industry, right? 21 billion with a B. How many direct sales companies do you know in this space? Probably quite a few. So let's talk about dietary supplements. How many direct sales companies do you know in this space? It's a $30.4 billion a year industry. What about beauty and personal care? It's a $92.9 billion a year industry. Can you believe this? How many direct sales companies do you know in these spaces? Well, let me tell you. Let's move on to the pets. What about the $99 billion a year pet industry? How many confident, thriving pet direct sales companies do you know in this space? None. Just pawTree. So I really want you to think about positioning yourself as an entrepreneur in this industry in order to be able to really think about not only just allowing yourself to thrive, but also for your pets to thrive. So let's talk about Roger Morgan. He is our founder and CEO. And with almost 2 decades of experience as the CEO in the pet industry, our founder experienced firsthand the negative impact that companies can do, compromising quality and putting profits before the pets, right? It happens all the time. He knew that by creating a direct sales company, he could control that. He could control the quality and make it a higher quality price so that he knew exactly what we were putting in our pets' mouths. As a result, he founded pawTree. We serve pets and people by first delivering high quality, uncompromising products through relationships. Just like y'all were invited here by somebody special, you had a relationship and they felt that you needed to hear this through relationships. So we exceed all of the industry standards simply by living up to this. So trust starts with a promise, right? Well, let me tell you that we promise not to compromise on the quality because of your pet's health is so important to us. So, pawTree promise, real meat, poultry, fish is the first ingredient in all of our foods. No poultry byproducts, no corn, no wheat, no soy, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Everything was developed by veterinarians and nutritionists. And guess what, guys? It was all manufactured here in the United States. When other pet food companies were struggling to keep up by demand when COVID hit, we had no problem. Why? Because everything we have was sourced here. We have a full line of natural and holistic products for both dogs and cats. We are famous for our pet food seasonings. And if you haven't heard about those, I highly recommend you get with a pet pro that brought you here tonight and ask them about what we're famous for. We have our paw treats that are low in calorie, super nutritious, and fully packed with a ton of protein. We have health and wellness products, solution sets. And our solution sets are to be able to help control allergies or hot spots, or maybe you've got a brand new puppy at home. We have a solution set for you. We have a variety of toys. We have cat food, dog food, potty training, waste management. Oh, and let me tell you, everything is 100% money back guarantee. There is no risk. If you're not satisfied or your pets don't like it, it's easy. We will simply refund your purchase. It's that simple. Well, here's the cool thing about pawTree. We solve real issues. We can do what the big box store companies can't because we don't have to be in the retail space. And again, we don't have to sacrifice your pet for the bottom line. So for instance, if you have a pet that has itchy skin, smelly ears, loose stool, digestive issues, dry skin, dull coat, maybe he eats poop, maybe he's got some sore joints or he's high anxiety. If any of these sound familiar, you have to talk to the pet pro that brought you here tonight about which products would best fit your fur babies. This is what I'm really passionate about. I have had customers with me for 6 years because our products truly do what they say they're going to do. And our opportunity is really given many pet pros that you're going to hear about that are even on here tonight. It is changing lives. So what do pet pros do? What do we do? Well, we talk. We engage in conversations with people about their pets. We identify issues that pawTree products can help with. We share solutions for those issues. And then we simply ask, are you ready? Are you ready to make an impact? And are you ready to join the company, or are you ready to try the products and let pawTree help your pet, right? We truly empower others to build a business doing the same. It is a super duplicatable business. And guess what? You don't have to carry inventory. There's no cap income. You can make as little or as much as you want. We have pet pros that come in to just sell the products and make a ton of money. We have people who really get ultimate income by building teams and growing. And good news, you have to have zero experience necessary. We train everything for you. One of the things I always like to talk about is you have residual bills. Why not have residual income? With pawTree, you get to stop trading money and time, and you get to create an income that will serve you long after the initial work is done. We have a consumable product, and it makes us super unique to what we do. So because our products keep your pets happy and healthy, 85% of our sales come from reoccurring orders, right? because pets need to eat monthly, bi-monthly, every 90 days, right? If you've got a really tiny dog, you may only need a shipment every 90 days. That's okay. But these reoccurring orders mean your customers will order again and again. So with pawTree, you can continue to earn up to 35% commissions well after that initial sell is done. That means that you get paid whether you're working, you're on vacation, or you're doing something that you love. I know many of pet pros that have had full maternity leaves. I have pet pros. I personally got to experience this when I went into the hospital for on and off for a couple of months. I didn't get to work a whole lot and I still got a paycheck. The bills still came to my house and I still had a paycheck. And so it's really, really something that's super special. So let's talk about the power of residual income, just how simple this really is. If you go out and get one new Easy Ship customer a week, okay? One new Easy Ship customer a week. This time next year, and with an average order of $75 in new volume, you're going to earn 35% in retail power bonuses. And this time next year, you're going to have $1,365 per month in income in your pocket. What would you do if you just focused on one $75 Easy Ship customer a week by this time next year? What would you do with an extra $1,365? Comment. What would you do with that? Well, guess what? If you focused on magnifying that and you got 2 customers or 3 customers a week, look at where you will be this time next year. You could double or triple that income just with your own personal sales. That's incredible. But I don't want to just share with you this. I want to share some stories about some amazing pet pros. In fact, I know for sure one of them is on here tonight, Miss Joey Lee. So Joey says, before pawTree, I was overworked, underpaid, and I longed for freedom. And with pawTree, I found my people. I'm praised and I'm rewarded for my efforts. And Joey, I remember a year ago sitting down with you and your husband and telling you, you guys are absolutely the next 3-star team. And I'm so excited. I've seen you come so far and work so diligent, working so hard. You should be praised and rewarded for all of your efforts. Then we have Mike and Kathy Loudermilk. Kathy worked over 25 years as a professional to earn a really good pension. And after her and her husband started working their pawTree business for 3.5 years, their pawTree monthly commission now exceeds her monthly pension check. If you're watching this on the replay, I would rewind and listen to that again because that's pretty dang incredible. And then we have Holly Feather, who's a really good friend of mine. I absolutely adore her. She's in Florida. And she says, I was blessed that my pawTree business could travel with me. It can be done anywhere. She couldn't be anymore. We can take a call. We can make a call. I work on vacation. I work in the mountains. I work anywhere. I can go sit at the pool all day and get a nice tan and still make a paycheck. So Holly couldn't have described that any better. So let's talk about this. When you join, you have the opportunity to earn $2,000 in your fast start bonuses. So most direct sales companies have a fast start bonus. So I'm going to simplify this for you. When you come in and you reach senior director in your fast start and you grab 3 new pet pros to come do this with you, you can qualify for matching bonuses. And by duplicating what you did, your cash potential in new bonuses with 3 new friends that do the same is $1,500. But wait, that's not it. Most people that come into this company grow so quickly nowadays that when you advance to a vice president status, you will receive an additional $500 bonus, which puts your total bonuses at $2,000. That's not including all of your customers and retail sales commission you could get at 35%. That is just in bonus money. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. When I joined, it was the fast start to $1,000. So right now you're one step away from a different life. Because you're in business for yourself, but never in business by yourself, we provide you with the right tools and a community to support you and take action. None of us are on the same team. We work as a community, as a whole, as a company, right? We believe in working with sideline sisters, downline brothers, uplines, everybody. There is no competition. We are all in this together. And in fact, if you are a pet pro that's on here tonight, I would love for you to comment a couple of key things that you feel sets us apart from other drug sales companies when it comes to our culture and our community. So if you're a pet pro on here, I want you to comment this. But again, pawTree will support you with no inventory required. pawTree ships directly to your customers. Super simple. You're your own personal replicated website. You get an online training with new skills at your own pace. Our pawTree University is hands down phenomenal. Phenomenal. You get professional marketing tools to support your business and a community of like-minded individuals, just like you see on our live tonight. There are many incredible pet pro teams across the country waiting for you to take this next step. So how do you get started? I know you're thinking that. I know you guys are like, man, I got to add this. I got to add this as a side hustle. I'm ready to go. Well, we have an option for every budget. Every budget. We have this simple enrollment kit. Product packs are our best value. They allow you to experience firsthand the benefits of our high quality products at a fraction of the retail price. I want you to think about that. When you purchase these product pack kits, you are getting them for a fraction, tiny fraction of what you would get when you purchase them as a person, just a customer. So enroll simply, jump right in. You're going to get some website services, online training, fast start materials. You're going to get some samples. Great, dive right in. You can just dip your toe in the water. But I really want to move on to the basic product pack kit for dogs. This, you're going to get online training. Now, not just online training with the company, but each team has different team trainings to help elevate you and your business. So on top of all this, so you're going to get 3 months of website services, fast start materials, a variety sampler kit, a car decal, because you want to brand yourself right out the gate. You're going to get marketing materials. With the basic product pack for dogs, you're going to get freeze-dried paw treats, paw pairings, which is what we're famous for, and supplements. Allergy support, joint support, chillax, gastro, and wild elastic. Our Fab 5 is what you're going to get. And it's $175.99, but the retail value of this is $374.83. Remember when I said fraction of the price? You'd be crazy not to join with a product pack kit. And then we also have one that's a basic product pack kit for just cat moms and cat dads. You're going to get our cat treats, our paw pairings, again, all of our Fab 5, including the same things other than they are you're going to get the puffers, which are specifically for our kitties. And again, it's a $175 kit. Retail value is $336.83. Mind blown. But I really want to talk about this next kit, the Ultimate Product Pack Kit. Now, I joined with the Ultimate Product Pack Kit. It was a little bit different back when I joined 6 years ago. In fact, it was $399.99. But you're going to get everything I mentioned above, the online training, the website, the fast start materials, but you are going to get one of all of our supplements for both dogs and cats. You're going to get treats for dogs and cats. You're going to get our paw pairings, which are dog and cats. I will tell you that I really want you to get with the person that brought you here tonight and devise a plan on how you can get that kit money back. Because even if you focus on hitting senior director, right? We gave you the fast path to $2,000. There is no reason why you can't come in and within your first 2 months, get that $299 kit money back. Kit money back. I mean, we have pet pros that join us that are so simple. Let's see. I'm just going to do the math on this real quick. So for instance, if you come in, I had a pet pro join last month. She did $1,000 in sales her very first month. Very first month, she did $1,000 in sales. She got paid at 35%, which gave her $350 her very first month. She earned her kit money back and was out the gate to a senior director pet pro like that. literally just like that. So you're probably thinking a lot is going on right now, right? You're probably like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh, let's take a big yoga breath. That was a lot of information. Was probably a whole lot of information. Well, let me stop screen sharing. Let me stop screen sharing. I'm so thankful that you guys came here tonight. I really want you to get with the person that brought you here this evening. They can help you get started. And in fact, if you get started tonight, they can get you on board with your own products coming. You're going to get a free bag of dog food. We have so many amazing incentives. Now, each incentive varies. Sometimes some teams are offering incentives. The company's got a free dog food that's happening out there. Get with the person and get enrolled. So just don't miss out. Don't miss out. Get back to the person that brought you here and get all of your questions answered. Remember, to get what you don't have, you have to be willing to do things you've never done before. When was the last time you did something for the first time? And again, you will never be alone in doing this business. There is an entire team of qualified people waiting to help you to be successful. So I want you to really think about it. And I want you to decide today to trade some part-time hours for a more full-time life. You could watch your life change in ways that up until tonight, you only imagined they could. I have experienced it. I know many pet pros who were on here tonight who have experienced it. But I'm so honored and thankful that you sacrificed your evening to come hang out with me to learn about pawTree to see if it is a good fit for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful evening, and we're always here to support you. Have a great night. Peace out like trout. Kiss all your fur babies on the snout. Good night.